It's 5:55 on September 22nd, 2007, and I'm going to make a trip from here and back to Edgefield. Now the weather right now is pretty nasty. You can see this pretty thick fog. So I hope the sun comes up and burns it off before I get onto the country onto the country 2-lane roads, because it's gonna be nasty if it don't. I have made it to the Warrenville line. It took me about 35 minutes, but I'm here, and the fog hasn't changed much. The fog is just getting worse and worse, it appears, but I'm gonna keep going. Now I'm just hoping that by the time I get to the Vaucluse Highway, this fog will be burned off at least a quarter of the way, because this is making it hard to see. And the fog's actually so bad right now that my watch has water beads on it. So I don't know, but I can feel the moisture in the air. Well, I've made it to Graniteville. It's now 6:48 in the morning, and the fog's starting to show some signs that it's starting to lift. The sun's gonna be coming up soon, so that's gonna be good. But I don't know if the sun's gonna be coming up in time. I'm in the middle of Graniteville right now. Alright, I have reached the Vaucluse Highway. It's about 7:05 now, and it looks like the fog's starting to lift a bit. It's not where I hoped it would be, but this is still kind of dangerous. But I'm gonna keep going anyway, because I'm not too worried. It's so quiet on this country road that you can hear a car coming at you from miles away, so I'd have time to get off at least. But I just traveling down foggy 2-lane roads, I really don't like doing it. I was riding on the Vaucluse Highway. I thought that the fog was actually lifting, but I look at this and you can see Vaucluse Pond as I've just pulled into Vaucluse, and it's getting terrible. But the thing I'm worried about right now is this back there behind the bridge. You can't see it because the fog's so thick, but that is the biggest hill on this ride. That's what wears me down the most. That hill is so steep, I probably won't be able to ride up it. I'm probably going to have to walk up it with the bike. And the rest of the way should be easy, but that hill is going to wear me down a little bit, so that's probably where I'm going to start feeling soreness in the legs. That's looking down from the side of the hill, but I'm not even halfway up it. That right there ain't even the rest of the hill. You can't see it for the fog. And like I said, I don't think I'm even halfway up it right now. I'm on the Interstate 20 bridge, and this will give you a good idea of how bad this fog really is. Normally you can see about a mile away from this bridge, but not right now. You can't hardly see but about 100 yards. And on that side it's no different. Okay, in the middle of Old Vaucluse Road, as you can see, I'm out in the middle of nowhere, all alone. But it don't faze me that bad because I've done this before. But this is pretty creepy. Hear how quiet it is? You can hear that car come from miles away. Alright, we're here. And I've pegged about 16 miles today already. I got the other half to go yet. Then I got to go all the way down Old Vaucluse Road. But this time it won't be as bad, because this time it's mostly downhill. I took it easy pretty much most of the way here. But on the way back I can pretty much be as reckless as I want to, because it's all going to be downhill mostly, and we'll be coasting up the hills you gotta go up, and so it won't be too hard. Yeah, I forgot a while ago that to look at my watch, but the time I arrived at the county line was actually 8:20, so that makes the whole trip about 2 hours and 25 minutes, for those of you who've been asking. It's now 9:05 and the fog has really decreased since the last time I was over here. A while ago I took a stop for a drink, so that took me about 30 minutes of rest, so I'm ready to go the rest of the way home. But take a look at this. This is how much the fog has dropped. Alright, I have arrived back in Bath and the trip is over. It took from 5:55 a.m. to 10:19 p.m. I mean a.m. 5:55 a.m. to 10:19 a.m., which is about 4 hours or 4.5. Whew, I'm tired, my legs hurt, and I'm glad this thing is over. But I had a good trip.